Hey you guys, this is Deanne again, and what we're going to do is try out a search on a topic in Academic Search Complete. I'm going to try and keep this pretty short and concise. One of the things I do want to go over is just the layout of the database search screen. So you have rows connected by ands, and each row, kind of think of that as a concept within your overall topic. So if we're looking at intimate relationships and relationship quality, intimate relationships is one concept of our topic, and then relationship quality is another concept. One of the things that you're going to see over here is it does say select a field. Don't feel like you have to really do anything at that point. All you really need to do, you can just leave it alone. That's going to do a default search of the article title, the summary of the article or the abstract, and any subject terms that are applied to that article in the database. So it's a good default search. You don't need to worry about changing anything. Just to drop down here, it may be tempting to limit to full text articles within this database, but I really want to encourage you guys not to do that, because we're going to be limiting to articles that are only full text in this database. And as you guys know from watching the previous videos, we have other databases at the library, 3 other communication specific ones that we can search. A lot of times the articles will be full text available through those other databases, so we don't want to limit here. That will be limiting us too much. The other thing I want to point out is you can limit to scholarly peer-reviewed journal articles. You probably want to use this when you're searching for your articles for this class, but don't rely on this solely to give you those peer-reviewed journal articles, because sometimes what will happen is there may be like a book review that will show up in a peer-reviewed journal, but it's not a peer-reviewed journal article. It's not a research article. So be sure to always look at your articles and evaluate them on a case-by-case basis. So we'll go ahead and run our search here. Just do an initial search. So 189 articles, that's a pretty good search. If you're getting under 200 or around that amount, I would say your search is probably pretty focused. So we could focus this a little bit more if we want to, or what we might want to do is kind of take a look at the articles that are popping up here. One of the things that's really important whenever you're doing research, especially for, I think for this class, is kind of see what's being written about, see what interests you. You can use those broad keywords that you have initially, see what comes up, and then kind of use those as ideas to kind of guide your own topic. It's a really good strategy to use, especially when you're doing scholarly research. Now what I might want to do at this point is, let's go ahead and limit to scholarly articles. And now we have 186. And then a lot of times what your professors like for you to do is look at the last 5 years or so of research. So we'll adjust for that. Now we have about 97. Okay, and then we can use quotes around these to search them as exact phrases. It's a strategy that's really helpful sometimes. And that's going to give me, that should give me less because it's searching for the exact phrase. So now we have 37. You can also use the OR connector whenever you're searching, and you can place that between synonyms or related terms. So another way to say intimate relationships is romantic relationships. This should broaden my search because I'm looking for articles with either intimate relationships or romantic relationships. Either one should give me more than 37. So now I have 152.